Hello everybody, it's Lily with Zen Kitty RV Studio. I'm sitting outside today. Nice warm day, January 29th, and look at this. I'm in my shirt sleeves. It's very nice out. And if you listen, you can hear the birds. There's some kind of dove, but they make a cuckoo sound. We're close to the highway here, Quartzsite. Get used to the noise. Anyway, I'm in an RV park, and I have to say I'm loving it. And you know what? We don't have any drama here. Really, we don't. If we want drama, we turn on TNT. A lot of YouTubers thrive on the drama and tit for tat and the high school stuff, but I really don't care for that. And so I'm in a park. It's a nice park with mature individuals for the most part. I mean, I don't know everybody here, but they're pretty nice. And Dan and I just came back from a pizza party that they had this afternoon. 2 slices of pizza and a soda, and then they had a drawing. You could win half of the earnings from the pizza party. I didn't win, but we had fun. We met some new people. So Dan's out here too. He's enjoying the sunshine with his computer game. Dan's all about computer games, computers. He's my computer go-to guy. Favorite camera.
YouTube.
Oh, you're doing YouTube. I thought you were playing a game. Sorry, my mistake. He does play games though a lot, which is fine. That's his hobby. So, it has been...
metal detector beeping.
Okay, metal detector beeping on YouTube. So, I guess what I wanted to talk about today, I'm going to do the talking head thing for a change. I see some YouTubers do that and they get a lot of views. Most of my channel is about where I am going and where I've been. Travel videos, so you don't see me a lot because, you know, it's not about my face, it's about my travels and my journey. But we'll try something different today. One thing I want to mention is it's been just about 6 months that we've been doing this. We started living in our RV in early August, sleeping in it overnight in our driveway. We left the state of Wisconsin in September and had to go back for a few medical things and then left again in October. So yeah, we've been living in the camper, in our RV for 6 months. And I don't know what to say. I've learned a lot. When you're looking at RVs, it all looks good and you think, oh, I can do this. But then when you've lived in it for a while, you start to feel a little cramped here and there. But I don't honestly think there's ever going to be a perfect RV. What we have, our 30-foot Leprechaun, does the job for us. It's a little older, 2003. We like it. There's always the need or the wish for more room, but you can have that even with a house. So dogs love it. They're happy as long as they're with me, really. If I'm outside, they want to be outside. If I'm in the bedroom, they follow me in there. It's about the way it goes with the dogs. Our kitty, our Zen kitty, well, he's doing great too. He's got his little hiding spots beneath the couch, underneath. Well, actually, I don't think it's underneath. It's actually behind the couch, and he goes down there daily. It's kind of funny to watch him wiggle and go down the hole there. He's a big 14-pound cat, but he squeezes in and goes in head first, and then he's got his back feet sticking out, and it's kind of hilarious to watch. Oh, there's some people. Yep, my doggies. Well, did you say what you needed to? My doggies like to garden. They think every other dog is an intruder, like most dogs. Mo, enough. No barking. You're fine. You're fine. Cooking in the RV has been a challenge because I don't have a lot of room. But I do have an Instapot. And I've been using that a lot. Now this RV behind us, this is a permanent. They're right next to us in our space. It's a permanent one that people who are snowbirds come down and stay in. Anyway, getting back to my Instapot story. I cooked beans and rice in it. I've cooked frozen meat in it. I've taken meat literally out of the freezer and cooked it, had a meal ready within 30 to 40 minutes. Frozen to cooked and ready to eat. So I really recommend an Instapot. That's one of my go-to things if you are an RVer and if you're staying in a place with electric. Or you can turn on your generator. I've done that when we didn't have electric. Turn on your generator for half an hour and run the Instapot. Just like you would the microwave. For sleeping arrangements, it's been a little bit of a challenge because Dan and I had a king-size bed at home and now we have a queen, and so it's a little tight, but we both enjoy it. I mean, we get to cuddle more, really. And we have not just us in the bed, we have a big cat and 2 little dogs. And for some reason, the dogs think they should be right in the middle of the bed. Especially little Bellamia. She's 6.5 pounds. She lays smack in the middle of the bed and makes it hard for you to move around. And then Gizmo lays between our pillows. And Puck, our kitty, well, he comes and lays on top of you, and you know he's there when he does. So, sleeping, yeah, we went from a king-size bed to a queen, actually an RV queen. It's a little shorter. And Dan has the problem with his feet hanging over a little bit, but I think he's gotten used to it. Haven't you, Dan?
What?
Gotten used to having your feet hang over the bed?
No, that doesn't bother.
Okay.
Otherwise, my head's jammed up against the wall.
Yeah, it's a trade-off. Internet. Now that's something that's been an issue. We bought the wifi from Cellcom because we had our phones with them. And I gotta tell you, it kind of sucks. They sold us on it saying that we would have unlimited with our 2 phones and our wifi, that we would never run out. Well, it turns out that we get throttled about halfway through the month. What do we have, Dan?
It was supposed to be 22 gigs, like the phones, but it turned out to be only 10.
Oh, for the Wi-Fi.
So they told us wrong.
They told us wrong. We're in a contract now. I think we're about 7 months in, so I don't know what we're going to do.
Get out of it as soon as possible.
Yeah, so I wouldn't recommend that. A lot of people talk about Verizon. And if you have it, let me know what you think in the comments. I've also heard about AT&T. What they told us at Cellcom was that because they were such a tiny company, that they weren't competition and they bounced their signal off of the Verizon and AT&T towers, and we wouldn't have any issue. We would never run out of internet. It'd be just fine. Well, not that way. So, but isn't that the way with a lot of things that you buy, especially phone contracts and stuff? So, live and learn, I guess. We do have internet. We use it to stream Amazon movies and YouTube on our computers and our devices. But then towards the middle of the month, it gets really slow. And then we resort to watching stuff on our phones because we just don't have the power. I mean, when I say we get throttled, it's like they put us down to like, what, 3G, Dan? What do they do when they throttle us? They put us down to 3G or what?
It usually goes down to 3G and service is pathetic.
Yeah, okay. So, and we have new phones and we both have iPads that we use for the internet. So that's been a big challenge. I mean, it's not like the house internet where you just, you flick on Netflix or surf the internet on your computer and there's no issues. I mean, we have trouble with videos buffering. You know, it gets frustrating when you try to watch a movie or even like just a series, an episode from a series, when it gets really bad and it'll keep buffering like every 10 minutes and you know, you get the little spinning wheel and the pause, and frustrating. So yeah, but as a counter to that, what we do have is we have an awful lot of movies in our file. I bought like a ring binder that's for DVDs or CDs, and I put all my movies that we had in the house in that, and I have an awful lot. I have a few hundred. So really, we can watch a movie. We can watch the Avengers. Lily loves the Avengers. Dan says he's getting a little sick of them, but well. We watch that, and sometimes we watch old movies. I like stuff like American in Paris and White Christmas, things like that. I have those. I own those. And I just recently got Thor Ragnarok, so yeah, I'm good to go. So the internet's been a challenge. Our living space, we have a living room, dinette, kitchen area. We're so used to it. It doesn't bother us at all. I mean, we had a huge house, 2,500 square feet. We had 3 bedrooms upstairs and a bath, and, you know, a bedroom downstairs, and dining room, office room, a huge living room, huge kitchen, bathroom. And it's like, for the two of us, it just ended up being way too much space. And I guess I don't really miss it. I'm used to this as my home now. We're doing this full time for now. And so the space issue, yeah, I mean, you're always going to wish you had a little more space here and there, like closet space. But as far as the living space, Dan's got his spot at the table where he sits and surfs the internet or plays his games, you know, on the internet. Grand Theft Auto and different things like that. And I sit on the couch or lounge on the couch like I would in a recliner with pillows behind my back and read, or I sit and do my writing. Working on a book right now that I'm hoping to have released probably by April, if I'm honest. I mean, I'd love to say it's going to be available March 1st, but I have to be a realist here. So yeah, I spend a lot of time writing and reading, and the couch is kind of my place to sit. And of course the dogs are on the couch too because they want to be with mommy. Oh, there he goes. There goes Mo. Momo, what are you doing? What are you doing, Mo? Oh, sorry about that. Hi, I'm back.
Oh, you're going to be just fine. We'll go for a walk in a minute.
We'll go for a walk in a minute as soon as mommy gets done futzing around. So here's a talking head video. I'm trying to think of what else we could talk about. Well, there's gas prices. We get about 8 miles to the gallon if we're lucky. But, you know, what we do is we travel for a day or two, and then we stay in one place for a week or two. We did a lot with New Mexico. I'll be posting more videos about New Mexico in the coming days. Some of the state parks. We bought the state park pass. That's a really good deal, $225. And then you only pay $4 a night for electric and water, which is like, you know. And most of the parks we stayed at were good. We did that. We did a lot of New Mexico. And we've stayed at a few RV parks. We've been in an RV park here in Quartzsite for a while now, over Christmas, and we'll be here until middle March. So I might not be posting a lot of new stuff. I'll be uploading some of my stuff, older stuff that I haven't gotten around to uploading yet. Stuff of the state parks, reviews of the state parks, and some of the sites we saw in New Mexico. We went to some museums and different places. So I guess if you budget, you know, we travel for a few days, fill your tank, you know, and then stop and enjoy the scenery. We've also stayed on some BLM land. We stayed at Craigie Wash for a week. It wasn't bad. you know, run the generator a couple hours every day. I wouldn't want to do it all the time. So we kind of mix it up. You know, we stay on BLM land, and we stay at RV parks, and we stay at state parks. And we've done the pilot, and we've done the Walmart a couple times, and it's like, yeah, it's there if you need it, but it's not something you want to make a habit of. At least I don't. So, although I must say, when I'm at Walmart, I like to go in there and go shopping in the evening late at night because nobody's around and it's kind of relaxing. I did that at Christmas. And as far as food on the road, sometimes we do stop. Some of the places we stop at, like the tourist places, they can be a little high for food. But, I mean, we only do that once every 2 or 3 weeks, you know. We did go to the RV show here in Quartzsite, and the food there is really, really expensive. I mean, we're talking $6 for a hot dog. Just a regular old hot dog. You know, you could buy like 3 packs of hot dogs for that. And, you know, $9, $10 for a hamburger. I know when we ate the one time at the RV show, it was $33, and it was like, I got myself a hot dog. I think Dan got a hamburger. We got 2 sodas and some fried vegetables, you know, like deep fried cauliflower and broccoli and mushrooms, and, you know, 1 serving. So it's $33. So it got expensive, but, you know, we don't do that every day. We don't even do that every week. It's kind of a treat. So for RVing, we've found that it really, really is cheaper than living in a house. We're staying in an RV park now that, you know, we're paying like $375 a month for rent. And we have electric with that and water. So we don't have an electric bill or a water bill. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. We do have an electric bill. They charge you by the kilowatt, but last month was $19. So, okay, so you've got water and sewer, you know, you're not paying extra for that. And you've got your little rent for your site. We have free internet if we want to use it, their internet, which is slow too. We have cable TV hookups, and then there's the clubhouse. We went there this afternoon, had pizza, met some people, and socialized. Clubhouse, they have all kinds of things going on. They have movies and, you know, things to bring people together. Not all RV parks have that, but this particular one does, and I like that if I want to get out of my cave, because it's too easy for me as a writer to be, you know, just be in my little groove and not be around people. And I have to say, you know, I haven't encountered any drama at the RV parks. I mean, some of the YouTubers, it's like the drama they get into, it's like, I think they just do that for clicks. To be honest, you don't have to have drama. I mean, you can move away from drama if you want to. That's why you're in an RV, right? You drive away. So if you want to watch drama, you're not going to find a lot of drama on my channel because it is Zen Kitty RV. Trying to think now, what else would I talk about at 6 months point? Maintenance on the RV, we've been fairly lucky. We did have one incident in Springfield, Missouri, excuse me, back in October, and we had to take it into the shop. And because we have a Class C, we have a Ford engine, we were able to take it into a shop that services trucks and ambulances and fire trucks. So, you know, they were able to get us in, and they found the problem, and it was only a couple $100, so we were lucky that way. There's always going to be maintenance issues. We have reorganized our closets. I don't know how many times I've lost count now, you know. And the over cab over the drive, you know, the driving area, you know, the cab, over cab. We took the bed out of there, and that's basically a storage unit. You know, we have little plastic drawers from Walmart, you know, 3-tier drawers, things like that, to store our stuff, because like Dan says, we have an awful lot of stuff, You know, you can use the other word, but I don't want to on YouTube. The crap word. But yeah, we have a lot of crap. And we're constantly going through stuff, trying to figure out how we can downsize. Still, even in the small camper. And I guess that'll never end. But yeah, so we're making do with what we have, space-wise. And constantly reevaluating, and I've taken and thrown stuff out. I mean, I have a ton of art supplies. Bins and bins of art supplies. They take up a lot of room. And Dan has his hobbies. He has his tool stuff that he's, you know, electronic stuff that he, for hobbies. And, you know, to be honest, you don't always want to give it all up. We gave up a lot with the house. We had 3 rummage sales and an estate sale, and we got rid of all our furniture and a lot of our stuff, clothes and things we weren't using. Some of it's in storage, but you know, most of it we got rid of. So you get to the point where it's like, well, I don't want to have to get rid of everything I love. I have a lot of books too. I have books for writing, reference books, you know, because I write historical romance, things about Jane Austen's life. Sorry, Dan's doing something over there. I have books, you know, historical books that talk about life in Jane Austen's times, whether it's coaching or fashion or etiquette and manners. And, you know, you have to do that as a writer. You got to know some of that if you want to write historical romance, so historical fiction. So, here we are at 6 months, and it's pretty good. I mean, here I am. It's the first winter in my whole life that I have escaped the cold in Wisconsin. It's below 0 in Wisconsin now. They have wind chills, below 0 wind chills, like 25 below wind chills right now. And the kids, you know, the governor's declared a state of emergency, I hear. And the schools are closed. And I'm here in Arizona, and it's about 70 degrees out. Nice blue sky. And I have to say, yeah, I guess I've earned it after, you know, working, Dan and I, working our life and raising our kids, and now we're retired, so we don't have to freeze. We can move. And I guess that's about all I can think of to talk about at 6 months. Oh, well, one thing I would say, the bathroom is really tiny. It's usable, but it's tiny. We have a tub, but it's not really a practical tub because it's deep. You know, sure, it's deep, but you're not going to have enough hot water to fill it. You'd have to boil on the stove. So, yeah, we can use the shower. No problem. And there's a sink and a toilet. But it's basically like a tiny little closet. So. It's not a luxury bathroom, but it's a bathroom. So, I guess that's all I can think of right now. But I'll probably post another video on this at, you know, 9 months. We'll see, you know, 3 months from now. So here's a talking head video. I know I don't do too many of those. And I don't do too many of those. Sorry, Dan thought he was mooning you, but he doesn't realize I have the camera pointed at me, not him. So he was bending over. Poor Dan. There he is. There, we caught you bending over. Give somebody some. We caught you bending over there. So this is Lily signing out, and just really have a zen kitty day. Have a zen day. Enjoy your life. Do what you need to do to be happy. You know, that's what it's all about. We're not guaranteed that we're going to live to be 90, and so that's why we're doing this. And I would, anybody who wants to get into the RV lifestyle, I would highly recommend it, you know. But leave a comment if you want to. Leave a comment about any of the things I talked about and your solutions, or if you have any questions. And I look forward to seeing you again. This is Lily with Zen Kitty RV Studio signing out. Peace out.